I'm glad you mentioned the affirmative action piece, though, too, because yes, I do recall during those times when affirmative action, a lot of folks felt like, they were losing a position to someone, a person of color, because of, the need to bring in or represent, all cultures, all people, no matter whether black, white, Asian, or just whatever your race is. But now we're post affirmative action, and I'm glad to an extent of the fact that it doesn't single us out to now receive a lot of right, some of the overt biases that can happen because we are a person of color and we're seeking a job that we are well qualified for.
Right.
I mean, we are educating our families more so now that, hey, we are qualified, we are best qualified, we are best fit, we are ready,
Step up and take the job.
And it's time for us to be allowed in our spaces,
Right.
But right now with me in the diversity work, it's the challenge that's happening is that so many of the old timers in the industry, and when I say old timers, I'm just going to say some of those that remember some of the affirmative action, they often want to relate diversity, equity, and inclusion and belonging to that. So there's still that.
So they're doing it to tick a number, not
right. So to me, what's happened is we're still kind of running and facing a lot of the biases that we did with affirmative action, overt, covert, implicit, explicit, conscious, unconscious, it's still there. And I think it's because, or I would say a lot of it is because we're just not digging deeper into the fact that we all have biases, okay?
Right. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I think a lot of that happens too, because even in our unconscious bias and the fact that we all, no matter who you are, you have some type of bias, some type of prejudice, some type of belief that one thing, a person is better than the other, and we may choose to discriminate based on those beliefs, right?
But doesn't that go to where, yes, the result of the bias is that someone gets discriminated against, but the person holding the bias may not even be aware that they have that bias. Does that come up at all in the unconscious bias training videos that people are trying to watch in the workplace?
Oftentimes those videos are, right, directed, scripted, and acted out by folks that probably have the biases that they are trying to explain. And it's,
Okay.
Hi, I hope you liked that excerpt from the Great Brook Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a new upload.